control chart. So we can see that we've got some data results here, 1 through 15. We need to calculate a mean and a standard deviation. The mean ultimately is like the average based on the number of data points and the value of the data points. Standard deviation will then give us a range in the area of acceptability. So it's like a plus and minus tolerance zone with utilizing that standard deviation. So that gives us the upper and lower control limits that our data points should fall within. So first we have to calculate what the mean is. And it's actually pretty easy to do that because it's based on the number of data points and then the average of those data points. So, you know, in the mean field, we'll go ahead and use Autosum, and we can use under more functions, you won't see mean, but you will see average. And so we can use the average and say equals, and then it will ask us, well, what data points do we want to use? Well, we'll highlight just the data points. We won't highlight the numbers, the dates, but we will update the results. And we'll choose OK. So now we've got a data point average. And so that data point average gets calculated. Standard deviation, again, we have the ability to Autosum and use that. And under more functions, you'll find standard deviation as one of those functions. So we'll choose standard deviations, select, choose OK, select the numbers, which in this case is our 15 items, and then calculate the standard deviations associated with that. So the standard deviation is 4.48. That's plus and minus. And so what it does is it takes the mean, does the standard deviation calculation, provides a plus minus. Now we need to create a control chart to show this. So creating a control chart is actually quite easy in that process. So we're going to go ahead and insert a line or area chart. And when we select this, before we select the line or area chart, I always like picking the data because then it automatically inputs that data to our system. So we'll highlight just the numbers, come over and grab the upper and lower control charts. And we can select the headers too and choose a 2D line. And you can then see what the control chart may look like. So the control chart is then created, and then we update it, and we can see there's our control chart. And you can see the data points that fall between the upper and lower limits. And we've got no data points that fall outside the standard deviation, or 3 standard deviations, which is what we asked to accomplish. Now we could go ahead and when we select the highlight of the upper and lower and so forth, you'll notice that that'll automatically show up in the chart. So that's one of those advantages. So that's creating a basic control chart, and then we can always edit the chart title for what we need it to be controlled. Have a great day.